Hello, Stuart.
Hello, how are you? Well, we came together to produce an album because we'd known each other's work on previous albums for years before, and decided that we would get together and produce an album which we thought would be our own styles, which was largely strong emphasis on melody and arrangement as we would see fit, and produce 6 or 7 tracks each on the album, 14 tracks. So we actually composed about 20, and we dropped a few off as we went along, and we ended up with 14 tracks, and features soprano sax with Igor, alto sax and tenor sax, all the saxes on that album. It's full of sax, and the grand piano, and I use a Petrov grand piano. That's what we wanted to maintain, was the acoustic approach to the album, and it worked out quite well. We enjoyed doing it, that was the main thing. Plus I've enjoyed doing the working together.
And they called it signatures.
And we called it signatures.
Appropriately called it signatures.
Yes, your signature and mine.
Yeah.
How you write, how you come up with the concept and the melody. Is there a certain time of the day? Is there a certain way you like to do it?
Well, with the melodies particular, the melodies comes to you sometime in a very inappropriate places.
In the shower?
Well, sometime in the shower. But you can whistle in the shower, you see. But sometimes you drive a car and the melody comes in, and sometimes I have to pull over, get my little, I've got an iPhone with a little recorder so I can record it into it. And sometimes I just whistle into it or I sing it. And when I come back into the studio, I get my saxophone and I play the melodies. What about you, Stuart?
Yes, not in the shower with the grand piano. There's a difference. That's the only difference, really. Early morning, for me, has to be early morning, because I get too tired at the end of the day to actually come up with, I find anyway, that that's with a way of writing, the things at the end of the day are not as memorable, not perhaps always, but not as good. And then I sit at the piano and I come up with the ideas, usually jot the chords down and the melody line, and then I might finish it that day in terms of the song finished, or I may need to work on it the next day, but that's how I work. And sometimes it can be triggered off by something, a title first,
yeah,
and then for your writing with some title in mind, and sometimes you title it at the end. It's just that's what the thing varies with me. A little bit of background on us both. I'm from England originally, now live in Australia, in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, where I enjoy living. Cool climate, a bit like England. Very cool today.
Not in summer, a bit more sun.
And Igor?
I'm from originally from Moscow, from Russia, and I live in Sydney, not that far from the Opera House, and I've got a nice recording studio at my place, and Stuart got a nice recording here in his house. We're recording now.
So that's how we work, the 2 studios, and then discuss things in between. For more information about what we do in the future, the next album, and indeed this album, if you haven't heard it, you can hear all the tracks on our websites, which is
igor.com.au
and www.stuartdudley.com.
Oh, where's a U?
Don't have one.
Okay, goodbye everybody.